What's up, friends? Bringing you another deck today. We have another budget deck. I got some feedback that you guys like the budget deck, and I know that card games in general can get pretty expensive when you're playing them. And finding some good budget decks to help you climb ladder, or help you in a best of three tournament. That's what we're looking for because we're not all made out of money here. Okay. And I'm just gonna bring you another budget deck today. This one I've actually had some pretty decent success, very similar to my mono blue deck that I shared with you guys. This one does pretty well. I'm currently running about 55% win rate with this, and again, anything above 50%, though it might be tedious of a climb, you can still get to where you need to be, climb that ladder. And there's a lot of really good things about this deck, a lot of good synergies. Things where when creatures enter the battlefield, you get healed, or other mechanics where when you get healed, the opponent loses a life, or when you get healed, a target creature gets a 1/1 token. And so there's a lot of good synergies. It's really good. It's a mid-range to a little bit more of an aggro mid-range deck, but it also has some umph in the back end of the deck itself that can help you against some control decks. There is a mythic in here, the replenished. I can't say this word. This lovely angel here. This angel here is extremely valuable in this deck. I can't tell you how many times that I was able to heal 5 within one turn, and creating a 4/4 white angel token with flying and vigilance is so huge, because it's mid-range, and as you might understand what mid-range is, you start to get these mid-range part of the game, you start to get creatures out there, and you start to snowball the game if these creatures are not dealt with. And this card right here helps to snowball the game so well. We also have some control, some creature removal, just in case. Again, this is a creature-centric deck. The removal is to help with other creatures that could damper yours. Again, control is what's going to cause us issues, because control has ways of dealing with creatures, and that's just something that we have to deal with. So let's jump into rank and play a couple games and see what we can do here. Again, it's a pretty cheap deck. There's probably about 5 to 7 rares that you'll need and 1 mythic. Everything else is going to be common and uncommon. But it's a really fun deck as well. I'm going to stick with this just because we have an early Primate and a Legion Lieutenant. I'm okay with this. Legion Lieutenant, just a good value card. It's all your vampires you have, 1/1. And so we have a decent amount of vampires in the deck. Let me go ahead and start with that one first. Since this will not be able to be tapped and played the same turn, I'm going to play that one first. Wonder what our opponent is playing. Everything that I'm seeing right now is mono red or the green black mid-range deck with a bunch of creatures who can what's the keyword? Explore. We got it. See, we got there, y'all. We got it. Took us a little bit. Yeah, this is the deck. It's right here. Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of this. This will be a fun match. 2 decks that are trying to do very similar things. I should probably save this for something else. I'm at least going to play this out on board, but I'm not going to attack. The reason I don't really want to attack right here is because the value that I can get if this Primate is left up. There's a lot of healing capabilities within the deck. Okay, well, just go ahead and kill it then. Gonna block. Not in the greatest shape here. At least we got our last land. This will allow us to create some creatures, vampires, with which would have been fantastic in combination with our card that we just blocked with. Would have gave all these an extra 1/1. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this out. I'm gonna hang out, not attack with these yet. Kind of just holding them here for board presence. There's a couple of cards we have in the deck that allows for these creatures to do some work. Interesting. So this looks like a mono green deck then. Yeah, this is a little bit different than what we're normally playing against. It's a little bit different because if it's mono green, they're gonna have cards that they can easily bump up. Yeah, I can't. For only reason that he would do this is if he has another one of those cards. Anyone playing who's decent would not be doing this. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and attack with this 5/5 at least. I want to save that murder for something else, but by golly, is this annoying. You know what? I'm gonna use it on this 3/4, and the reason I'm gonna use it on the 3/4 is to protect from me getting hit on my flank, aka the 3/4. I'm running a little low on cards now. I'm actually going to sacrifice 2 cards here. I'm okay with this because I cannot deal with the Carnage Tyrant in any other way. So what I don't 100% understand is the way in which hexproof works. A player permanent with hexproof can't be target of spells or abilities your opponent controls. See, this makes a little bit more sense because in other games, other card games that have something similar to this, those mechanisms mean that the card cannot be targeted by any spells or abilities. And so this right here is possibly a learning curve for myself, but maybe a learning curve for everybody, is that hexproof is just for your opponent. He can. That's what I was really worried about. If I did not do that, I don't know, I might have been dead anyway. This game does not look good, and that's okay. And that is okay. There's not a card that I think that I can draw right here. I think we're pretty much dead. But for the funds of it, we'll just kind of look into this and see what we have. Murder doesn't really matter. Let's just play it on that, and then let's go ahead and just scoop up. Let's get this going. I think I made a lot of misplays there. Made a lot of misplays. So let's try it again. Let's learn from our mistakes. Learn from our mistakes. That's why we're here. We're playing a card game that takes a lot of strategy, takes a lot of understanding of what your opponent could and could not do, what they will and will not do, and so, you know, that's how you get better. You learn from mistakes. This is really heavy. I'm going to have to mulligan this. Just, oh my goodness. It's a better curve. If I can pick up a land, perfect. Ah, man. Let me have some luck here now. Wizards of the Coast. Let things go my way for an end. Okay, this is probably the mid-range deck that this is the exploring mid-range deck that I'm used to. I want to play this card first, because next turn I can play the Primate before my combat phase, and then attack and get the life, and then the extra 1/1 token counter, placed on here. He's had a fantastic start. This is utterly ridiculous. Let's think about this for reals, though. I think I'm going to play this instead. 2 reasons. One, it gives him a 3/3, so if he wants to block, he's going to have to destroy one of his wild growth walkers. This is absolute fantastic start for him. The thing that I'm frustrated about with this deck is I feel like this kind of start is always what happens with me. He's gonna destroy this or this. Yep. Fantastic. Okay, well this is actually really good because what he's allowed is for us to one trade directly with another and permanently increase primate counter. Okay, so this is good. I'm okay with that. What I'll do next turn is I'll play this and gain 4 life, give him another counter, and then force him to think about blocking with one of his 1/3s. Uh-oh. He explores. Well, there goes that strategy. This is the power of this deck right here. Actually, I can still do this. I can still do this because it'll be a 4 and he'll have to sacrifice one of his anyway. I'm okay with this for right now. I'll take a double trade as well, to be honest with you. I'm okay with that. He only has one more left. Yep, that's how I want it. Now, what is this? He has a if I can draw a murder, I think I'll be in a really good shape. Yep. There you go. 3 5s. Fantastic. And I can't block that. Be a waste. If I can draw a murder, this would be great. If I can get these presents off the board, I think I'll be in a much better position. I don't really know which one's the better play here. I'm just gonna play the primate. I'm just gonna attack. If he trades the 3/2, so be it. The fact that he's continually drawing these awesome explore cards is just us getting unlucky. It's just really us getting unlucky. There's about to go 4/6. No. It's not, because explore puts a 1/1 counter if it's a creature, right? No, I'm a liar. 4/6 it is. It's unbelievable. Alright. I'm just going to put this 4/3 down. It has flying. We can win if I draw a murder. If I draw a murder, we can win. But I can't block right now with these. Jeez. Angels. Alright, I'm just gonna go with this one. Gives me 2. Oh my goodness. If I can just draw a murder. Of course he draw the Carnage Tyrant. No! I have to block because I lose if I don't. Oh man. It's not looking good. Come on! This is killing me, Smalls. Believe it's a GG, boys. Believe it's a GG. Because this to that, he'll do 2 damage to me. If only I had one more heal! Wait, hold on. Yes, that was my mistake. I think I can live through this. I have 2 health and I literally have nothing on board. Never drew a murder. And I drew a land. Alright, we're gonna do one more. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. I believe in it. I believe in this deck. I believe in this deck. We can get a win. We're getting a little unlucky. Let's just get a good start. If we can get a good start and place the pressure on the opponent, I think this changes some things. I like this. This is a good start. We got a murder. So if it's a mid-range, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I kind of wish you were here last game. All right. Okay. Guildgate. So either going to be mill. I've seen a lot of Guildgate mills, or it's going to be just the normal gate decks that people have been playing. You might wonder why I'm doing this for, well, two reasons. One, it's the only play that I have. Two, way this deck loses is if it cannot get out the 3-mana red spell that does a damage to the number of guild gates that you have. Can't remember the name off the top of my head. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a board presence quick. Okay, wait a minute. No, this isn't a guild gate. This is something different. This is something much different. Okay. No attack. Maybe this is just another Gruul mid-range. Yeah, maybe a Gruul mid-range. Oh, yep, Gruul mid-range. Hello, Rekindling Phoenix. Okay. So I'm going to play this and not do anything else. My goal here, well, one, hopefully we don't have board clears here. But each one of these creatures... Oh. Okay. I don't think that's horrible for us right now. Yeah, it's not horrible. This is just more mid-rangey. So the reason I don't like these decks that much is because if you do well with mid-range, these type of cards in the deck just makes it a little bit more mid-rangey. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it made sense to me. Alright, what you gonna do? What is you gonna do here, mate? Probably play this card next turn, because I will gain life. So let's play this land. Now we can think of some combos here. I'm going to try to get rid of this, and I'm sure he'll block with something. And whatever he blocks with, hopefully he blocks with this Phoenix. I'm going to take heart, whatever that creature is. Well, maybe not that one. This is what I'm thinking of. The reason why I don't... he's just going to get this back anyway. Like, it would be a waste to waste... Yeah. So that's fine, that's fine. I actually think I want to... Alright, this one should go up pretty good. That was good. That was good. Wonder what he's searching for. Okay. More creatures. He technically could play all of them. Right. The one thing that this deck struggles with, I believe, is card draw. We're trying to get a good... Oh, that's good. I don't know if I'm not... I'm kind of okay with this. I'm actually okay with that order, too.
Right on my noggin.
There we go. Really trying to kill this Phoenix is, you know, not a really fun thing to do or productive thing to do, to be honest with you.
Power can go a long way.
Well, I guess he doesn't know that when you play another one, they're legendary, and you can't have two legendaries on the board, so he's about to get rid of one. Maybe he knew that, and he just wanted to use the -3 effect, which, you know, that's respectable. I kind of want to save this Call of a Feast. There's a combination that is very interesting that I could possibly wait for. But we'll see. I'm going to save this just to let him think that I have more things going on. Decided not to wait.
This ain't gonna be one of those quiet riots.
Okay. Right. The deck that he's playing, his mid-range version, has a little bit better consistency with card draw. Mine doesn't necessarily have that, but what we do have is really good combinations of play. I really wish we could have played against mono red. It's so funny because this deck does great against mono red, and we didn't even play one. We played 0 mono red decks here. Very interesting. Alright, so whenever an opponent, whenever I have a vampire you control attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain life. That's great and all. This in combination to other things is really cool too, but I don't know what to do here. Let's think. I'm going to play this. just gonna no attack it. I'm gonna play the slow game here. I think there's a couple of cards that would be very, very beneficial to us if we drew. If we had a full board. So that's what I'm gonna go with. What cards would be beneficial here? Murder? I would take another primate. I only have one take heart in the game, in the deck. Oh, that's not good.
How this thing goes is up to you.
That's not good. Yep.
Feel the wrath of Scala.
Well, again, we're playing against a pay-to-win deck. Everybody. You know? This is a free-to-play deck. That's a really good. He's going to be able to draw multiple growth chambers through it. Right? Alright, come on. I know you got a lot to think about, but let's go. We got things to do today. Okay, come on. Just reminding you, just in case you didn't know. I think this game isn't looking good. The main thing that I think this deck really needs is it really just needs, you know, it needs a little bit of love in the whole card draw department. But this is the power. As you can see, I just did technically -4 damage to him, and I didn't even touch him. But that's the issue. It's just you have some really good combination plays, but I can't get the card draw, and I wasn't getting the necessarily cards that I needed to get to those combos. Similar to the combinations that this mid-range deck that we're playing against was doing. He was easy to access those. He has both of these Planewalkers that are helping him draw more cards. He has... let's just go ahead and bounce out, scoop it up, call it a day. It's kind of a bummer. My free-to-play decks aren't getting the love that they need, and I promise you that I'm doing good with them when I'm laddering, but it's just it's not doing as well as I was hoping. Some of the things that I might change, you know, I don't know. It's good. I think what's happening right now is there's that meta within the meta where people are noticing a ton of that horrific mono red that's basically getting you down to 5 health by turn 3. And I think that people are starting to notice that and playing around those decks. And this deck right here is perfect against the mono red deck for free. A free-to-play type of deck. If you don't have this, you know, Resplendent Angel, there's other things that you can bring in. You notice that I'm only playing one of Luminous Bonds, one Sanctum Seeker, one Take Heart. You can kind of finagle things that you might find would work for you, you know. There's some things that we could change as well to kind of make this deck a little bit better against some mid-range. And so, again, free-to-play decks aren't there to say that they're the best decks. They're there to say that they are a compatible deck for you to enjoy the game in. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments section. If you have any questions about the deck, how to play it, or anything like that, I am happy to answer any of those questions. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and like the video. Don't forget to hit that notification button to let you know whenever I'm posting up a video. The last week I've just posted a video every single day, and I think I'm just going to continue doing that, highlighting really cool decks, ones that are really, really fun, ones that are really, really good at standard, ones that are just really good at best of 3, and then some of them that, you know, that aren't good at anything, but, you know, free to play, supposedly, like this one. But alright, friends, enjoy yourselves. Have a good weekend, and thank you for watching.